This is not the 2000 subscriber special. So, as you guys may know, I did get featured in a certain someone's video right here, and that gave me the opportunity to shamelessly plug in my own channel, which I did. And now, from 184, I have 2000 above 2000 subscribers, which honestly, Tanmay, but thanks a lot. I didn't think you're going to actually put that clip in the video, but you did. So thank you, and also many thanks to everyone else who just watched this video and cared to actually come and comment on my channel and subscribe and like the videos. I really appreciate that. So now it's fair to expect a special, right? Because I did that my last time. Yeah, this is not that video. This is a video that I had up my sleeves for the past 2 months. Didn't upload it because, well, time. Now, like, this whole thing took me a month. That vlog was back in the last week of March. So this took me a whole month to actually do and include it in the old video. God, I'm so shameless. But yeah, it's a thanks to everybody who actually came to my channel, subscribed, liked, and commented their feedback, and it's always appreciated. So, well, on to the video now. Well, so let's start. Let's take all of the ingredients we have and put them up, stack them up for a good shot. We have butter, we need flour, some vanilla essence, dark chocolate, cocoa powder, brown sugar, and condensed milk. Oh, also forgot eggs. Time to start. Take a saucepan and melt some butter in it. Now, I'm not in the brown butter cult per se, not a fan of brown butter much, but well, in this recipe we are going to use it. Trying to focus the camera, see the butter, and you have to evaporate all the milk and let the milk solids brown for this. So just let it stay, and then keep in mind the butter should not burn. It should not burn. Okay, so we are going to let it stay on medium heat and have an accident while opening the can of cocoa powder. Wipe that down, wipe that down, wipe that down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now take a whisk and just, well, whisk it a bit so that, just keep it moving so that it doesn't really, well, stick and burn. I don't know really how more to simplify this. Brown, you're just making brown butter. Really gives a good nutty flavor though, like that. Just have it brown. When it's at that stage, you're going to put the cocoa powder, the whole can. The can was like, I don't know, approximately half a cup of cocoa powder, and well, mix that as well. Now you turn off the heat. And let the water toast a bit. Open the can of condensed milk and put the whole can. That's approximately 500 ml, around 450, and well, mix that as well. Now put it off the stove, and I'm going to add the other stuff. What's the other stuff? The other stuff is simple. It's sugar, powdered brown sugar. Okay, powdered because it gives that papery thin top layer to the brownie, and well, if it's not powdered, it won't give that. So yeah, You still have a little unmixed stuff. Those are the brown butter solids. No worries, they'll just melt off in the oven. So yeah, put some salt and more sugar. You could also add espresso powder in it. It'll be like really amazing. It'll really intensify the chocolate flavor. I had planned but I forgot. Now we're going to separate the egg whites and the yolk. Just pass it down between the shells and there, one done perfectly. Here comes the next. This will be fun. Okay, I crack the egg open and boom, the yolk break. The yolk just goes in and the yolk breaks when I try to pull it out. So now I'm just trying to fish out all the yolk I can, because I have to make meringue from these egg whites. Just trying to fish out every piece of yolk I can. And well, I am unsuccessful. Cannot really fish out all the yolk, so well, can't really make meringue with this batch of egg whites, can I? What do? Put in the egg whites. Doesn't matter, it'll rise a little bit, but doesn't matter. Now I'll separate other egg whites for the meringue, but yeah, put in 2 whole eggs, not just the yolks, 2 whole eggs. Gives it a really good texture in my opinion. Now it's time for flour, and I'm going to use a spatula for it because it's way easier. Here comes the flour. That's 3/4 of a cup. And first I'm going to mix it with the whisk for a cursory mix. Then to prevent the flour just flying off, I'm going to use a spatula. There it comes. Add a little 1/4 cup of more flour, making it whole 1 cup. And this is a really sticky batter. Keep that in mind, it's a really sticky batter. And it's done. You could bake it like that, but what I like to do is add some really good chocolate chips, really big ones. Refrigerate them, it's fine. And well, mix it up. See how sticky that batter is. It's hard to mix, but it's fine. It's going to give us really good and chewy brownies. Now take your baking tray or anything, or your baking vessel of choice basically, and put in parchment paper. Just don't grease the thing, just put in parchment paper because it's really sticky. It's like honey, it's that sticky. So yeah, put in. Now for a better fit, you can cut up the corners, like slice the corners. You'll see, just get a pair of scissors and cut down the corners like that. Done. 2 slits down the corner so that it fits better. Okay, now with this fitted, you're going to pour in the batter, and the batter will hold down the parchment paper. There's no need to grease the baking vessel.
Now we're going to put this in oven at 160°C for 30 to 40 minutes, depending on the baking vessel of choice and the amount of batter. Because like I'm using glass, so mine will take more time because glass doesn't really conduct heat very well, but you might use aluminum or something like that. So yeah, depending on the vessel, it depends on time. At minimum it should be 30 minutes. Mine took 40. Now this is going to go in the oven 160 for 30 minutes. It's meringue time now. Okay, I'm going to make the Italian meringue topping for this. Well, the 2 egg whites, they're not the ones that I broke, the other ones. I did mix them up in the cake though, yeah, forgot, sorry. Squeeze in some lemon. The acid will stabilize the meringue and also give a good acidic taste to the meringue, which I personally like with a little chocolate and everything. So yeah, and now electric beater. I would definitely recommend an electric beater for this. I won't do it by hand if my life is on the line. Just keep beating this till it gets to a little soft peaks, and then we're going to move on to making the sugar syrup. Okay, time for the sugar syrup now. Okay. Have a saucepan on the flame and put in sugar depending on how sweet you want it and how not sweet you want it. So I put approximately 5 to 6 tablespoons of sugar, and then honey, because honey will wouldn't let the sugar crystallize when it's boiling, because while the syrup is making, we'll move on to beating that. Now I'm going to put water till it covers the sugar and let this boil. Give a cursory mix. Now back to the eggs. We're going to beat them till we get stiff peaks this time. The acid will really help in stabilizing the peaks, and yeah, see, that's soft peaks. And my beater was acting weird. At a point that happened, it just popped out. I don't know how, but yeah, we're still at soft peaks at this point. We're not at stiff, so yeah, still kinda soft, but yeah, it'll be enough to pour in the sugar syrup, which is now done. Well, there. Now after the sugar syrup has cooled down a little bit, I'm going to put it in the meringue so that the meringue also gets, because it's Italian meringue. We're not going to bake this meringue. It's Italian meringue. It's a pre-cooked meringue. So meringue, it's a pre-cooked meringue which is cooked with the heat from the sugar syrup. So yeah, and yeah, that's how it started acting weird. Then I was like, well, I'll use dough hooks instead, cause well, I'm a madman and I'm nothing but if a madman, alright? And well, dough hooks aren't working. So I'm like back to the whisk configuration. And I'm going to beat it now. And well, after another incident, we're back to a single beater because, well, how? No. We're just going to beat it at max speed still till we get stiff peaks. And well, after we get stiff peaks, take the brownie out of the oven and start topping it. I did put some Kit Kats over the top just for a little textural difference because the brownie is chewy, the meringue will get chewy because Italian meringue is generally called marshmallow fluff because it's actually kind of like marshmallow. You're going to spread on top evenly, just put dollops and start, topping. And well, yeah, this video is in dual cam because I didn't actually have the second tripod, but well, tried my best. Actually filmed after 4 months. It was pretty fun, and I am using cake stand. After a long time, I actually had this for like a year now, but I haven't used it because never got a chance to use it. So yeah, just it helps. It did help this time. We're going to smooth out the top, let the sides remain, doesn't really matter. And this will go into the fridge. I put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes so that the meringue just chills down and kind of settles. Because when I cut into it, I don't want to ooze out and break. And that's after it was in the freezer for like 10 minutes. And we're going to top it with some strawberries for again acidity and color contrast. Just randomly place all the strawberries. You don't really want any large empty white spots, and top it up with a little of shaved dark chocolate because, well, it's chopped dark chocolate. It'll look good and taste good as well. Now time to plate it. Here comes another failed attempt. Put it in a palette with some chopped dark chocolate on the bottom and the cake slice on top. That's a corner slice with the most amount of strawberries in it. And I tried to kind of flambe this. It didn't really work out. Well, see it for yourself here. I put in the alcohol and tried to burn it, but no, not happening. I tried this twice and thrice with more alcohol, but wasn't really happening. So yeah, See, second time didn't really happen, but you do see a little bit burning in the corner right there. But yeah, not happening. So well, that's it. That's brownie topped with meringue and strawberries. It's one of the chewiest brownies that you'll ever eat, and it's a new brownie recipe. I hope you like the recipe. It's really different from my previous ones, but yeah. And well, if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. I know I am never consistent really in terms of uploading, but well, trying to improve a lot and still trying to burn this, but not happening. I don't think it'll happen. Yeah, no, it's not happening. So yeah, I'll try to be more consistent with these uploads, and this is my first video after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, I don't know, been a long time since I uploaded. So yeah, I hope you really like the video. Please like, share, subscribe, it does help, and wait for future videos, because trust me, they're going to be great. I have a lot in store, I have a lot planned. So yeah, like, share, subscribe if you have not already. Comment in, and comment as well does increase my interaction a lot. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll meet the next time.